No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
Jurassic World Rebirth is horseshit. I'm the analyst, and remember kids, everything sucks. Okay, in reality, Jurassic World Rebirth is yet another failure. What's funny is how they keep failing in the exact same way, and the only difference here, opposed to the previous fuck-ups, is... doesn't matter. The whole dinosaurs living with people is no longer an issue. As you know, the climate is inhospitable, so they all move to a secluded, who cares location. Our team of mercenaries have to go there, led by male gaze hater Scarlett Johansson. They're gonna track down the 3 largest dinosaurs, extract the blood samples, make a cure for heart disease, and that's what they do. Yeah, it goes wrong and a generic family gets thrown in because there has to be a kid, but this movie is as uneventful as these movies get. You don't have to see any of the previous movies. It again takes place in a secluded jungle-like area, and hybrids that were too dangerous for the park? That's what this place is, a research facility for the original park that never got brought up till now? David Koepp actually wrote this.
What the fuck happened to you, man? Your ass used to be beautiful.
I don't know why it's called Rebirth, maybe because it's not relevant. It doesn't really go anywhere, but it does give us a lot of shit to get to, so here we go. Unlike past movies that at least pretended to have new ideas, Rebirth is shamelessly generic. The plot is literally a fetch quest, and for the most part, things don't go that wrong. It's the bare minimum required. I said in the past video, some characters actually should die in these movies to create, suspense. But again, it's only the ones you know won't make it. Literally having one guy say something considered wrong and then be absent during the action set piece, only to come back in and foolishly cause his own death. Most deaths are caused through dumb decisions. They're in my ranking video, they'd be very low, and the characters who actually make it are... Johansson plays Zora, who's doing this for money and only money, but it all comes together in the end thanks to Loomis, a paleontologist who is upset because his museum is failing. I guess nobody got the memo by now, and he's there to tell Zora that maybe the sample should be given to everybody, and not just a small percentage who can afford it. Problem is, she won't make any money then. I'll have to watch the movie to see if she makes the right decision, or maybe just watch the whole video. It's kind of the same thing. But I think they're trying to pass this off as a morality-based dilemma. My question is, wouldn't there still be some profit in curing heart disease? It can't mean nothing. Perhaps Jurassic World 8 will have the answer. The bad guy in this movie is Martin. You know he's the bad guy after he speaks. Even his slight movement gives it away. Unlike the previous 2 movies' antagonists, there's literally nothing there, just a rich guy who wants to get richer. The best character in the movie is Duncan because he has no definitive bad qualities. He's the closest thing to being fun. And him and Zora both have sad backstories that affect and get brought up so little, I'm not going to justify getting into those. That covers the main team, the rest are miscellaneous who don't make it, but we can't forget the amazing family, consisting of a dad, 2 daughters, and a lazy boyfriend that happen to be boating in the area, even though the movie explicitly explains that nobody goes there, as in even stating that nobody is stupid enough to go where we're going, and the reason the dad gives is, what are the odds it would happen to us?
What the hell is the matter with you?
The only reason they're in the movie is so they can be rescued. Zora and Duncan can say, let's go get them, while Martin says they'll be fine. In case you don't know by now who's good and bad. The older kid is in the movie to fall off the boat, and Martin can choose to not save her, because she wanted to call for help, and that would ruin their plan. The younger kid doesn't talk for a lot of the movie until she does, and takes a baby dinosaur home. That's what she does. There has to be a cute baby companion who does nothing. I mean, the kid does provide the whole only somebody small can fit through gimmick, and I can't think of a single thing to say about the dad. He may take the cake for our dullest Jurassic character. Boyfriend's gimmick is being lazy, spends the movie saying things that aren't funny. I still don't know where the family is in the movie. They spend most of the time away from the main group, and they don't add anything. And even if the characters suck and the plot lacks any kind of suspense, you can still fall back on the good old references. We get these bird-like raptor hybrids, who in one scene in the gas station clicked their curved nails on the floor.
Fucking great, fucking amazing.
Imitate the reflection gimmick from the first movie. This scene is full of them.
Fucking amazing.
At some point, Alan Grant is mentioned.
This is fucking great, it's amazing.
And plenty of scenes with the good old flair remind us of Jeff Goldblum.
That's chaos.
I believe he turned down the movie. Good for him. There's reasons like this they wanted the movie to be done with very early on. The only positive would be a couple of scenes that could loosely be called fun. I do want to highlight a few other scenes that make you think, what the hell is going on? One of which being when they stare at a few long-necked dinos who they need the sample from. I guess they're intrigued by them being in love, but why would this still be a big deal? Why would we, the audience, care about this? We've seen this kind of thing, and it's clearly trying to be the first movie again. You know, when we first saw a dinosaur, remember that? And then they give us the much-wanted river raft scene from the novel, and while that may sound good, it's one of the most perplexing scenes in any Jurassic World movie. Because the dad's having an issue walking when the plot needs it, they decide it'd be a good idea to go and get a raft. As in sending the daughter, alone. That may sound reasonable, but they do this by pulling the heavy container past the sleeping T-Rex, almost guaranteeing it will wake up, and logically, why would that be a good trade-off? The scene that follows is pretty good, pretty exciting, but what led to it is so stupid and so unneeded, I can't take it seriously. At least the T-Rex, and for that matter, raptors, only get one scene each. If it's going to be a hybrid-themed movie, at least devote to that. And for the most part, it's what you see. Devoting to that theme is the only real credit I'll give, at least they did that. And making the Spino the first thing you see, because fuck those fans. But combining two dinos together and giving us a glorified fetch quest does not make for a good 2-hour and 15-minute movie. Not with characters that lack anything to make them stand out, or have you remotely care. And whenever they tried playing one of the classic themes, I just felt insulted and pissed off. It doesn't even feel like Jurassic World. I've never watched any of these and felt this empty, and I'll tell you, that's saying something. You can't really spoil this movie because you know what's gonna happen from minute 1, but there are a few things I want to discuss, so warning. At the end of the movie, after giving us the most contrived shit possible, they're cornered by a big dino hybrid, looking kinda like an alien creature, and Duncan, the only character you don't really want to see die, lures the thing away. He does it with a flair, Jeff Goldblum style, but as you know, they're not actually gonna have a character we might like die. So he miraculously lives, kinda like the Lego game. He literally goes into a water-like dead-end area. How he survived is not explained or possible, but, you know, somebody might like him.
It'd be taking too much of a chance.
In the end, they give the samples to everybody, and only curing heart disease for the super rich, and they even built up to what her decision might be, as if it would be getting rich. Pretty significant ending, but it leaves you caring the least, and my biggest question is, why does this movie exist? I know it's commonly said nowadays, but even the reviews you see if you look up this movie give it a pretty bad rating. Even IGN gave it a 5, and they gave Dominion a 7. That doesn't say skip this movie, I don't know what does. It may not have given us Locust, it may not be implying that it's okay for dinosaurs to kill you, because we made them. Nothing to enrage the viewer to an extreme extent, but it is the most blatant example of it's got dinosaurs, you'll watch it, fuck you. Hope to hell the movie bombs, but so far they haven't. The nightmare may never end, but it is what it is. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please share it. The like button is down below, as is subscribing. Anything you do is highly appreciated. The algorithm is not appreciated. And the gaming channel is there too for the same content with games. Link in the description. I'm the Analyst, and remember kids, beware the male gaze.